Hello Wastecasters, I haven't got any Gemini offerings for you today, so I'm just using the normal camera to make a normal video about a very mundane and normal day. I haven't really done anything interesting today. I went for a walk to the shops, had a Monster energy drink and a packet of Real McCoys on a bench and a rollie, and you know, it's like I'm in this fucked up position at the moment where I'm really bored. Like, there's nothing to do in this rehab place. At the weekends, there's no activities. Even during the week, they've got occupational therapy and psychology that do different classes and kind of group activities, which, you know, making some no-bake fairy cakes with a bunch of like 35-year-old men that don't want to be there, that don't say anything, isn't always that great. Sometimes the sessions are really good, but sometimes they're just whack and boring. But it's like, I feel like a cunt because I've got the luxury of being bored. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like some people are just bombarded with, like, I spend a lot of time on social media looking at Twitter and Insta and Facebook, and like the situation in Gaza is just so dark. It's so fucking dark. And like, some people are kind of still hashtagging and tweeting away their cappuccinos while this is going on. And then there's these other people that are sort of saying, if you're silent, you're complicit. Like, use your voice. You must use your voice. Like, really, everybody, all of us in a country with, you know, the endowment of free speech and that being enshrined, all of us really should be shouting from the rooftops. You know, posting. I see people on the internet that post like conspiracy, you know, kind of conspiratorial stuff, and very prominent, kind of well-resourced Israeli stuff like every day, and they just post all the time. They're constantly retweeting, constantly posting, and it's kind of like, I sort of feel like everybody, or at least me, you know, I think that we all should be kind of doing that. It's like we live in an environment where we've got free speech, and you know, if you're thinking about your own problems in your own life, like I've been kind of thinking, I've been completely subdued with my own familial issues. There's other people where like all their family have just been killed, and there's kind of orphans who are playing amongst the rubble, eating a sachet of micronutrient peanut butter in a tent somewhere. And I just think that there's this massive kind of juxtaposition between kind of self-interest and, like, I hate the term third world problems. It's not politically correct, but it is kind of like, my problems and the issues that I'm facing are really serious, some of them, and involve like serious organised crime and really dangerous people who've done awful, awful things to other people. And like, I'm in a lot of danger. I'm really vulnerable. Like, having concrete evidence or any evidence or a testimony, you know, the only thing more dangerous than somebody with nothing to lose is someone who stands to lose everything. And like, you know, it kind of, but I just feel that that sort of is overshadowed by the magnanimous and kind of fortuity of what's going on in Gaza. Like, it's like so much worse for them, but it's sort of a similar kind of thing. Like, someone tried to blow me up once. I'm still quite fucked up about that, I have to say. And I don't know, it's really hard, isn't it, to balance, you know, issues at home with issues far away, both things that we can't necessarily do anything about. But thanks for everyone who's helped me. Thanks for my SAR from Signet. I'm going to open this now. I've got a USB pen delivered to me with all my data on it. Should be in there somewhere. There it is. I've got a USB. That's for my subject access request. So thank you, Signet, for that. I'll find a computer it's safe to plug that one into and have a look at what it says on this 256 gigabyte USB. Probably lots of stuff about my mental ill health. Wherever you are, whoever you are, I love you and I wish you all the best. And I'm sorry I couldn't be more compassionate.